I had a little too much sodium last night. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm one of these people who literally could have like a completely skinny face and eat too much sodium, and then the next day it just. But on the other side of that coin, if I drink water all day today, like a ton of water all day today, then tomorrow it won't be so puffy. Yeah. I was just craving. I've tried to cut as much junk out of my diet as I possibly can, and that includes excess sugar, which my coffee creamer, I'm not giving that shit up. I don't care. I have to have something, or I'll kill people. But I'm typically not a big salt eater. I typically don't. I don't put a lot of salt in my food when I cook it, and I certainly don't put it on my food after I cook it. Um, I started using that Mrs. Dash a lot lately, which is lovely, by the way. But I don't know. I don't know if there was some kind of deficiency. I really don't see how, considering that's how many vitamins I'm up to a day. So I don't really see how I'm deficient in anything. But I was really craving sodium last night, so I had a lot of it. But I'm paying for it today. It messes with my joints. It just, it's not good. And I just wish that I could bottle this feeling. You know, listen, bitch, the next time you want a bunch of sodium, remember how you felt? So, some of you may be happy to know that I am fixing to go get my hair done. I had made that post this morning. I had left work and forgot to put a hat on. And I wanted to stop at the gas station, so I did. And wasn't even thinking. Listen, these days I ain't trying to impress nobody. I don't give two shits. And think about it. So I walk in and the little clerk lady is there and she's talking to a buddy and they both just kind of look at me. And then the clerk said, "Oh, your hair." And I was like, "Oh, honey." And her friend said, "Yeah, it's great." And I was like, "Well, girls, you know what? Thank you. However, I'm actually going to get it done today because it's kind of looking a little peaked." But yeah, they said they loved it. Of course, I made that post, and Aunt Deb had to make sure to tell me that it actually looks like shit. So at least she's keeping it real. And I realize it does. It needs cut. It needs colored. It needs all that. But I was just trying to wait. So yeah. So there. I'm getting to it. I'm getting ready to go take care of it. Busting my chops. Yeah, I'm suffering from a crazy sodium hangover right now. And I don't want grape chapstick, and I don't really want cotton candy chapstick, but it's kind of looking like that's what I'm going to have to settle for. I'm going to have to figure out some place to take my tuxedo shirts to, just because I really don't want to iron them myself. But here they do laundry so weird. You go to the cleaners here and like they ship it off. that just doesn't make sense to me. You know, back home, you take it to the cleaners and they'll press your shit and you get it back an hour later. Here, I mean, it's like you drop it off and okay, when can I come back and get it? And they're like, 2018 February. So I don't want to have to drive all the way to Ashland just for dry cleaning, but at the same time, I really want, and here's why. It's not that necessarily that I'm lazy. I don't mind to iron, and for everyday ironing, I think I do pretty good. But to try to iron a really pretty tuxedo shirt and iron it well and make it look nice, I don't trust myself to do that. I may have to, but I don't want to. Yeah. So there is no product in my hair today because, like I said, I'm going to get it done and she's going to bleach it and strip it, and so there's really no point in putting anything in it. Children. Incidentally, I feel exactly the way I look right now, which is not great. So, I think I am going to have to set my chair up higher. I think I made it too low for the video times. My friend Shane had posted something about that woman from Round County. That woman has taken my life. And like I said, I admire somebody that's got, a really strong faith. I think that's cool. I think that's awesome. People always want to, make fun of or say things about like the Mormons and the Jehovah's that, go knocking door to door, wanting to talk to you about the Jesus. And I have always contended, always, that those people are awesome. They are, because, I mean, can you imagine having such a strong belief system and faith system that you're willing to go door to door? People are assholes. And these cats are willing to go door to door to say, hey, you know what? This is my experience and it's awesome and I want to share it. So I think that's amazing. One of my very first girlfriends ever, this was years ago. I was sick. I had the pneumonia, and I was off work for several weeks. And these two little Mormon fellers came to the door one day, and I invited them in. I mean, that's just something that I would do. And we're chit chatting, and they're like, "Well, can we get up and get you some tea?" I mean, they were so nice. And honey, my girlfriend comes home and walks into the living room and looks at these two strange boys, and then looks at me like, what the hell? And okay, this is so and so and so and so. And so they, then they left. And she looked at me and she said, I cannot believe that you invited them into the house. And I'm like, well, I know I didn't want to get them sick, but she said, no, that's not what I mean. They're strangers. And I'm like, well, it's not like they're axe murderers. I don't know. I just have respect for people that have faith. And they did come back 2 days later to check on me. So that's good people. But now this twat that we're talking about, and I do call her a twat, and I know that God don't like ugly, and that's probably not nice for me to call her a twat, but God, she is a twat. What else do you call somebody like that? It's awesome that you have faith. It's awesome that you have beliefs. It's awesome that you want to stand up for something. That's fantastic. But the thing of it is, you've been divorced 4 times. Don't be waving your Bible around. Don't be shaking your fist at the homos talking about you going to hell when you got some dirt in your own floor. And the thing of it is, whether you believe something or not, the courts, honey, the courts have told you, sister girl, you need to handle your business. And this defiance thing that she had. Here's my thing, and to each their own, and maybe I'm just guilty of projecting right now. But you know what? If I were her, number one, if I were her, I'd have better hair, because I even said something about her hair the other day. Of course, I don't got no room to talk about no hair right now, but I'm just saying. Um, and now I done lost my train of thought. Talking about something, talking about her hair. Getting old is the shit. And you can't even remember from one thought to the next what you're saying. Oh yeah, if I was her, I'd have better hair. But if I was her, and I held that office, and I so strongly believe that signing off on the gay marriages was just beyond the beyonds, and they were telling me, you know what, you have to. I don't care what you believe, it's part of your job. You have to do it. Then you know what my answer would be? Deuces, deuces. And I would still be on out of there. I'd go find me a job where, you know, I don't my beliefs, my personal religious beliefs don't have to be compromised. That's what I would do. But this whole thing of, well, yeah, I'm not going to resign, and I'm going to continue to stay here, and I'm going to continue to collect a paycheck, but I'm not going to do what I'm supposed to do. That, oh Lord, I just, I just, I don't know. That just rubs me the wrong way. So, I don't know. I think they said at this point the only thing that can be done is that she would have to be impeached or impaired or imackled. That was a joke. Yeah, but they would have to impeach her. So, I, I don't think she's gonna be. I don't think she'll ever issue them. I don't think even at gunpoint she would issue them. That's just my personal feeling on the matter because I mean she's not done it so far, and she's been ordered to how many times by how many people, and she's not. She ain't gonna. No, honey, they're gonna have to get that big hook like they used to have on the Gong Show for when the act started getting real bad, and they'd have to like hook them and pull them off the stage. That's what they're gonna have to do to her. They're gonna have to pull her off the stage. So I don't know. I had this topic that I really wanted to discuss today. I really wanted to have this big talk. And I was actually, a lot of times when I make these videos, I just turn the camera on and I go without thought. Obviously, you can tell most of the time because I ramble so much. But this morning, something was weighing heavy on my heart. And so on the way home, I was kind of thinking in the back of my mind about what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it and how I wanted to convey it. But then after I got home and got to thinking about it, I thought, well, is that too personal? We all know that I take pictures of like every meal I've ever eaten, and I take pictures of my hair and sunsets and moons and all this other stuff. And when it comes to like the deeply personal stuff or the deeply private stuff, I kind of tend to shy away from that. And I guess what I came up with is the video that I wanted to make and the things that I wanted to say. There was really not a way for me to do it cryptically. So until I can come up with a way to do that, I guess I'm just not going to say anything. So how's that for cryptic? It's super cryptic. So, but anywho, I'm gonna go to my hairdresser's and get my hairs did and get it trimmed and colored and all that good stuff. Um, I don't know. But anyway, happy Sunday to you all. I got my bracelets in. I ordered a whole pack of replacement bracelets for my little fitness tracker, and it wasn't that much. I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't expensive, and I think it was like less than $10, and you get all these ones, all sorts of colors. And now let's just be honest, most of these colors I'm probably not gonna use. And if I'm being really, really honest, the only reason that I even did it is because I wanted to get a red one, which kind of looks more orange right here. But I wanted to get one for the wedding so that I would, because I'm a big color coordinator. I like to coordinate. So this, I got the pink one on today. But yeah, there's blue and purple and white, which I would never wear the white one. I think that would just get too scuffy. Too scuffy. But yeah, not bad. Under $10, and you get, so it's like a sore Peter. You just can't beat it. So there it is. That's my little ramble for this Sunday morning, afternoon, actually. But I hope everyone is doing well, and I will catch you another time.